Colossal Massive, right? Today we just gonna talk about just basic health, any different dog breeds and stuff you need to look out for, stuff you can do to keep your dog healthy and stuff like that. Like I say, I do own the Colossal Massive. It's a breed that I've been creating for the past 15 years. This is one of my females. She just made a year. Um, Zara, real nice female, real straight, nice feet, nice rear end on her. Still got a lot of going to do, but for right now, she a real nice male. I mean female. Then we got Thanos over here. Really, really nice male, big, tall, 31 inches, about 170 some pounds. Real nice, active, working male. And I got my other female, Kepler. Check her out real quick. Then we got Miss Kepler over here, my red female. She 9 months. Gonna be real, real nice when she get older. But anyway, that's who we was talking about. When you're dealing with bigger dogs like mastiffs and such, you want to look out for certain stuff. You want to look out for heart issues. You want to look out for hip dysplasia. That's one of the main things when you're dealing with big dogs that you want to look out for is hip dysplasia. Cherry eye, even though that can happen with bulldogs too. But most mastiffs, bulldogs, some bulldogs are kind of common with that, but a lot of mastiffs, when you're dealing with neos and corsos and stuff like that, they got a cherry eye issue. Some of them, not all of them. Just really depends on the dog and the line. If you don't know what cherry eye, it's like when the inner eyelid is like popping out. Like I say, see if you're gonna look up. I'm pretty sure if you Google some neos, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of neos have that problem. But that's something that you want to look out for when you're breeding these dogs. It is something surgically you could get removed, but who want to spend that kind of money getting removed? And I think it could come back too, so it might be a consistent surgical thing if you plan on getting it removed or whatever like that. But as you can see, none of my dogs have that issue. No cherry eye, no hip dysplasia, no heart issues, none of that. But that's just breeding, we're trying to breed the most healthy dogs that I possibly can. That's what anybody in any dog program should be trying to achieve, is trying to make the most healthiest dog that you could possibly get. Big, small, in the middle, however, whatever you're breeding. You want the most healthiest dog that you can get because you want this dog to live as long as he possibly can. At the end of the day, a dog is an investment. It's not only a pet or protection dog or whatever like that, or whatever you use your dog for. It's an investment. Spend money on your dog, you will. Some people do, I guess you should. Shots, food, um, shelter, in the wintertime, buying hay and stuff like that is an investment. So if you want your dog to give you, to put out good, you got to put in good. That's what pretty much anything in life, that's just how it goes. But anyway, like I said, you just want to make sure that you're breeding the most healthiest dogs that you can get your hands on. A lot of people not lucky enough, or should I say trained enough, to kind of know the different things to look for. Like I say, like I always preach, it's not about size, it's not about color, it's not about how big the dog head is, it's about the overall dog. One dog that can think, one dog that can function. Like they say, you want a dog that, like I would say, that they could jump a 6-foot fence and stuff like that. Yeah, you want all that because you want your dog to be able to do the things that you do on a regular basis. That's if a person actually spend a lot of time with dogs and stuff like that. I know people got jobs and things like that, don't get me wrong, but in your spare time, when you're dealing with your animals, you want want your dog to be as healthy as possible so he can perform when you want to go out jogging or take your dog out to the field just to get a good run. Or you want your dog to be able to perform and not go out there and run for 5 minutes and then he out of breath and almost having a heart attack and got to run to the crib and try to hurry up and get him in some water. A lot of bulldogs nowadays have that issue, but that's because they got a lot of these bulldogs got the shorter muzzles. So that's a lot of they have breathing issues because of the shorter muzzle and the pinched nostrils. Can't really get a good airflow. So that's why they hot and some of these bulldogs they mentality they just want to go so much that they'll kill themselves because they want to go so much and the heart pumping they really get a lot of oxygen going to the in the lungs and getting into the heart and stuff like that and they pass out and die. I ain't seen that happen. But like I said, that's kind of stuff you want to stay away from. Um, we, as a whole, any dog breed that you're breeding, um, just do the best job that you possibly can. It's really what it's about. And if you don't know, do research. We got all kind of platforms out here now. We got books. We always have books. We got the internet. We got Google. It's all kind of different world-renowned breeders out here that you could easily get in contact with to find out different things about these different dogs. But when you're doing that, you just got to make sure that you get in contact with the right breeder that's doing the right thing with the dog and actually breeding for what the dog is supposed to be and not trying to breed for his own purpose. But anyway, see what else can we talk about, man? Matter of fact, I do talk. I had a little interesting little story today. I was walking a dog and ran into a guy who was walking past the house, and on the front of his house he had a little like kind of say a sign, like a few couple of signs actually, that said "Home of the Canis Panther." Never seen this house a day in my life, and I just happened to walk past. He had two nice Rottweilers out there, and we started talking, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I got some of the original Canis Panther blood from Scorpio." And for those who don't know who Scorpio was the guy from Chicago who actually started the Canis Panther. And I don't know if he's still living to this day. I don't know for sure. I don't want to say if he is or not, but he's the one who actually started the Canis Panther. And back, I think maybe like mid '90s, early '90s, something like that. I was a kid back then, so I actually went to Scorpio house when he was creating the breed or whatever like that. But I was so young or whatever like that. I wasn't really didn't know all the details like I would if I was older. But anyway, he has a nice dog, and I just always remembered that name. And nowadays, the Canis Panther is kind of starting to become a popular dog. A lot of people around the world starting to realize will know what the Canis Panther is, or trying to make their own Canis Panther. But anyway, we're gonna do a lot of we exchanged numbers and stuff like that. He was impressed with the dogs I had, and we gonna chop it up a little bit over the phone, do a little training. And his actually also train dogs too, so we're gonna do a little training over there, and just share information. Really networking. What I think every dog person is supposed to do. That's what this thing is about, man. You got to network with people. How you gonna know what you got if you ain't out there dealing with other people that got breeds like yours similar. You always need something to compare your dogs to, besides the dogs in the yard. Um, but like I say, man, it's too much hating in the dog game. Too much, and not really a lot of people trying to come together and really help each other out. You get so many people on, like I say, Facebook and a lot of these other social media platforms, and they think they got the best thing out here. They don't want to take advice from nobody else because they might have got them a couple of sales or whatever like that, and that's fine. Don't get me wrong, but you always gonna need a helping hand. You can't just do it by yourself. I mean, you can do so much by yourself, but it's always good to to have a second opinion, should I say. Um, like I say, we could do that. I think the dog game will kind of kick back up. Don't get me wrong, it's not slow because there's a lot of people out here breeding. It's just not a lot of people breeding healthy dogs. It's just people just pretty much throwing stuff together and just to see what they get. But at the end of the day, like I say, man, you gotta breed for a purpose. You gotta have a reason behind what you're doing. Um, as you can see, I mean, it's just me back here at the end of the day, but the dogs, they chill, they lay back. Uh, they ain't doing too much. They ain't jumping all over me. I'm walking back and forth with the camera, so y'all ain't got to just look at me all day. But they chill, they relax. They just ate a little while ago. He still got some food. He always do that. Biggest dog over here, the slowest eating dog over here. But anyway, um, they cool. They chilling. Now, if somebody walk up on the house, then you gonna see them go from chill to 100 real quick. My girl, Kappa, my camera a little cracked on my lens is cracked, so it might look a little blurry. But as you see, she a red brindle, kind of like a mahogany female, 9 months old, real nice female, real nice size. That's actually the dog I brought to the guy with the King's Panther house, and he was just amazed, him and his son. So I'm gonna bring some of the other dogs over there too, so you can check them out. But like I said, man, it's a real laid back, chill dog. Um, you can look for the size that a person gonna definitely think before they even step back in. Actually, people don't even walk past my house no more. They walk across the street. I used to have an issue with my dogs coming off the chain until I changed them. I guess they might have chased a couple of people around the neighborhood. But anyway, it's another story. They ain't bite nobody, nothing like that though. But anyway, um, they lay back, they chill. Anybody walk up, they don't know or whatever like that, it's game time. But a dog like this, or like them, uh, I guarantee you not gonna have no problems with no burglars, with nobody that you don't really want on your property. That size alone is gonna scare. Um, and like I said, it actually work. I do got videos of Thanos over here working. I got a video of Zara, I think, but I got a lot of other videos and stuff that I put out or whatever like that. Uh, with them working, I actually want to get Kepler. That's the red female. I want to put some work on her. I ain't did nothing with her yet, so she gonna be the next one I start working with. But these two, they kind of pretty much got it for the most part. Like I say, man, just if you're gonna do this dog thing, man, just sit together, do your research, um, talk to the people that you need to talk to, use the dogs that you need to use, and I'm not gonna say scrap the rest because if you use the dogs that you need to use, and you don't really need to be worried, you ain't really got the concern of feeding unnecessary dogs. Um, just use what you think is capable of using, and get a dog some time too. That's another thing. We gonna talk about. Get a dog some time to mature so you can see what the dog gonna be. You can't get excited when a dog um 4 months old and he just a nice size, whatever. And it's like our first thing, oh yeah, he gonna be the dog I use my program. He might be a nice dog at the moment, but wait till the dog turn about 1.5, 2 years old, so you can really see what the dog gonna be. Especially with females and stuff like that. People that want to breed these females early, the first heat and stuff like that, you messing the dog up, man. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a dog some time to mentally mature. Cause you want some puppies to live, don't you? You feel me? So you want to make sure that your girl is mentally stable to take care of them puppies. But then when you're breeding the dog that first heat, they're puppy themselves, so they don't know how to they ain't gonna really know how to take care of no puppies like that. Don't get me wrong, the motherly instinct kick in. But sometimes you might get a younger female that's good, and others you might get a female that don't even want to deal with the puppies at all. Now you stuck bottle feeding for a few weeks until you get the dogs on puppy food. So instead of going through all that, just get a dog some time to grow. In mature, so you can really know what this dog gonna be, and kind of go from there. But anyway, I'm gonna end it with this. It's for 15 minutes long. I don't want to be talking all day. But we'll do another rant coming up soon or whatever like that. And like I said, just keep on subscribing. Easy, just hit that like button. Lamone Coleon, Lamone Shockley, same person. The Colossal Master, that's me. Not a kennel. I had a person say, "Oh yeah, that's a kennel." No, it's not a kennel. It's a breed. It's the Colossal Master. I never heard a breed that's a kennel name. But anyway, uh, I'll holler at y'all later. Um, when I do pack puppies and stuff like that, I'm always do videos. I have videos with doing breeding when they born every step of the way. In a couple of weeks, all the way to 8 weeks and the whole nine. When people come bring dogs over to visit and stuff like that, I'll make sure I put them on video too. So anyway, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday on this nice day, and I'll get back at y'all. All right.